Alright, Big Mike here with American Carpet Cleaners, and today I'm going to do a short video on some red spot removal. We are at a house here in Indianapolis, and they have clearly had some accidents with Kool-Aid or whatever that may be. This spot here is very bright red, and we're going to try to remove it. It's really not all that hard if you know what you're doing. And the first thing you're going to do is you want to vacuum your carpet and get everything up as best you can. Now, granted, there's still stuff on the floor here, but it's not done cleaning yet. So once you've got everything vacuumed up, you want to take a product which I like to use. It's called Dead Red. It's by New Line. It's an ammonia-based product. You can probably make this yourself. I'll try to put a recipe online that you can use instead of having to buy this. You know, save yourself a few bucks. But anyway, you'll take this and you want to spray and you want to saturate this spot as much as you can. Well, within reason. Now, once you've got it all saturated, you're going to want to let it sit for a little bit. But this is, like I say, an ammonia type solution. I usually just like to kind of work it in a little bit with my finger, just so it's all nice and mixed up in there. And you'll let that sit for a few minutes. And while that's sitting, I'm going to show you the magic behind this. Back in the old days, they used to use an iron, and you can still use it. You use an iron and a cloth and a wet towel type thing. But that takes a lot of time, and you have to be really, really on your game so you're not burning your carpet and the heat's not too hot. Nowadays, I use this. And this can be bought at Lowe's or Menards for about 75 bucks. It is a wallpaper steamer. Just plug it in the wall and put some water in there and let it get up to temperature. And as you can see, it's steaming away. And so once this is sat for a little while, a few minutes, then you'll take your wallpaper steamer and you'll lay it over top. And you're going to let that sit for 3 or 4 minutes, and then come back to it. So I'm going to try to pause this for just a minute or two, and then come back to the video. Stay tuned. Okay, and so we're back, and it's been about 2 minutes, and as you can see, smoke is still coming off of that, but the red is starting to disappear. Now, I take a rag and wipe it. Now, if you wanted to, you could actually take this rag and lay it over the top like this, and then put the wallpaper steamer on it. I guess some people would tell you to do that. I don't think it really matters. So once you've got that to like an orangish, just take this solution again and spray it. And as you can see, there's a little red there. I didn't have that underneath the steamer. And we'll take this and we'll put it right back on top. And what that heat does is it activates that ammonia solution, and it'll lift that red right out of there. So stand by for the final result. Okay, and so now we're back. I let it sit for about another 2 minutes or so, and it should be gone. Let's take a look. And it is gone. Now we would groom that a little bit. You still see a little remnant of it. That will come out when we actually clean the carpet. I'm just gonna kind of blot that right there. But that will come out once we clean the carpet. But as you can tell, that was a bright red spot that we just removed in the space of about maybe 10 minutes. We're going to work on these later. I'm not going to bother to video that, but anyway, there you have it. Reasonably quick and easy red spot removal. It will save you a lot of money as far as having it done by a company. Now, granted, we're more than happy to come and do that for you, but you can do it yourself if you want. It does take time, and it does take some practice and skill. You have to have the right equipment, and it's not anything major. Like I say, it's just a wallpaper steamer and an ammonia solution. Now, please keep in mind that your carpet has a threshold, a heat threshold, and each carpet is different. So if you do this and you try this trick, you do so at your own risk. You should have a little bit of knowledge and carpet experience to do this, but make sure, more importantly, that you test an inconspicuous area, maybe in a corner or something, to make sure that the carpet's not going to change colors on you. But I already knew that this wasn't, because I've done millions and millions of carpets like this, seems like anyway, and it's just fine. So again, this is Big Mike with American Carpet Cleaners in Indianapolis, ranked best carpet cleaner in Indianapolis for the last 5 years straight. You can check us out online at www.americancarpets.net.